So the journey from New York to Seoul was a little bit difficult at first because I moved to Seoul right as I graduated high school, and then it was my first time leaving home and like being away from my family, and I didn't speak any Korean, so it was a little bit tough transitioning from New York to Korea. But then, despite all the hardships, I had to like remember the reason why I wanted to be an idol, and it was because like when I was young, like K-pop was such a big part of my life, and it impacted me like so in such a way that like I wanted to be that same light for other people. So through all the hardship, I was like, you know what, it's fine, and I'm just gonna fight through it. And that's why I want to be an idol too. So to be that same light for others. The pre-debut project that we had, Suns Up, is like a really exciting first step that we were able to take with all the fans, and then it feels really like intimate, and it feels like I'm walking the first step of this long journey towards like being the world's biggest idol, hand in hand with like all the fans, you know? So it gave me a really good opportunity to connect with like the small group that we have right now, and then walk together on this long journey.
일단은 썬더 만들기 전에 범한이가 이제 연습생이 된 후로부터 그에 대한 그 좀 스타일을 구상을 지금까지도 계속 쭉 해왔고, 그래서 이제 이 썬더이랑 곡이 나오면서 뭔가 범한이랑 잘 맞아 떨어져서 이렇게 좋은 곡이 나온 것 같아요. 특정 시간을 잴 수가 없다고 저는 생각해요. 오랫동안. 일단 뭐 래퍼 로다로서, 또 작곡가 로다로서, 또 그 외에 이제 뭐 온라인 갤러리나 또 다른 디자인 관련된 그런 프로젝트를 통해 이제 몬트라는 그룹을 알릴 예정입니다. Yes!
Yes! Yes! Live for today and believe in tomorrow. I used to suffer a lot from like being anxious and like worried about like whether or not everything in the future was gonna work out, and it would affect my work like actually. So I was like, you know what, I'll just believe that things will work out and just work on the things that I have in front of me and just have faith, you know? I feel as though my presence on social media right now is very like, oh, who I am as a trainee. I kind of want to let you guys know like who I want to be as an idol, right? And as an idol, I want to be like this beam of light for everybody who like has gone through like hardships and like needs someone to look up to. And that's what I'm working really hard to aspire to become. So yeah, for sure.
일단 first, when we work together, we each other 계속 understand 해야 돼. Korean, English, Chinese 계속 understand?
네네네.
Body language. Understand?
Oh, like chop chop.
Yes, yes. Always fun. Always. Wow. Just no language.
The staff would often walk in on us, like talking about the song, and it'd be like, the staff would like understand both Korean and English, and they still have no idea what we're saying. Because I feel like the way we communicate is very specialized. It's just because, like, oh, this is your question.
yeah, 너 얘기했어.
It's because when I first came to Korea, I didn't speak Korean well, and when I first came to Korea, he didn't speak English well. But then, as time progressed, it kind of like we both improved in the languages, but then we like improved separately. So we still spoke as though we didn't understand the language.
방향성. 사실 뭐 몬트는 뭐 장르 이제 구별 없이 그냥 항상 새롭고 또 계속 새로운 걸 만들어내면서 또 세월이 지나면서 경험했던 거 그리고 가치관들이 매번 바뀌기 때문에 그때마다의 그런 감정들을 잘 만들어낸 곡들이 많이 나오지 않을까, 또 좋은 곡들이 많이 나오지 않을까 싶어요.
For me, I feel as though like we don't want to be trapped within like the boundaries of a specific label or kind of music, and it's like we want the music that we make to always reflect who we are as an artist. And then as artists and as people, we always grow, and we want our music to reflect our growth as we put it out. So that's the kind of music I would always want to make in the future.
Oh, just my part just Hawaii. 근데 오늘 다 비디오 날쳤지. 너 try 해봐.
Okay.
하지만 일단은 굉장히 is very hard. 다른 language로 singing하는 게 is very hard. But we will try.
재밌겠다.
재밌어.
Yeah, it sounds fun, of course.
Sometimes like friend, sometimes like family. Yeah, very important people. Our meeting.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Protect.
For me, the mints that I've met and then the mints who have been like actively like loudly supporting me so far in my journey, despite my lack of accolades, I really see as like close friends and family now, because it's such like a tight circle, and then like the people who are here right now are people who have seriously like looked at me and been like, oh, I believe in this guy because of like my lack of accolades so far. So yeah, I really appreciate the fans, and I feel as though the relationship that we have is really close because of the trust that we have.
사실 몬트 했을 때는 이제 막내였는데 이제 뭔가 이제 제 밑으로 이렇게 막내가 이제 범한이가 이제 저보다 영하니까 뭔가 챙기는 재미도 있고 설거지 그런 챙기는 재미도 있고 뭔가 조금 그냥 재밌어요. 잘 따라와 주는 것 같고 같이 또 포지션이 비슷하니까 래퍼 이렇게 그러니까 잘 따라와 주고 해서 재밌어요.
Okay.
To be honest, like it's a lot of fun, of course. Like we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun moments, but then most of all, I was really amazed by how knowledgeable and skilled he really was in like the things that he does. Like he's really detailed when he gives me advice, and it's like stuff that like you wouldn't normally see on the surface. But it's like the way he teaches and the way that he guides people is very detailed and very compassionate.
좋은 말이지. 일단은 뭐 이제 때론 나의 감정 혹은 뭐 영화나 혹은 뭐 다른 아티스트의 작품 이런 데서 좀 영감을 얻는 편이죠. 맞아요.
Well, for Sunza specifically, because that's like the only thing I have out. But for Sunza specifically, the project was super personal. So I just drew a lot of inspiration from like my own life and like the thoughts that would like regularly cross my head that I wanted to like say to other people and like wanted to express out loud, but just never had a chance other than the song to do so.
Of course.
Yes.
좋아.
Oh my. Ooh. So while we were recording Sun's Up, it was like a super hot day, and then the sun was up, nice, like a diamond, and then it was like super bright, and I couldn't keep my eyes open, and I was already having a hard time because it was my first music video, to like not be awkward, right? But then the sun was up, and then they had like a reflecting thing, so it was like a sun and then two suns like in my eyes. and then I had to like keep my eyes open, and they're like, "Why are you crying, BEOMHAN?" And I'm like, "It's the white."
So sad. 요즘 뭐 최근에 또 라이브에서 브이라이브에서 또 레코멘드를 했죠. 그 지올팍의 액티브 볼케노.
Active volcano.
네, 지올팍. Yes.
Active volcano.
Zero Park.
I've been listening to "Remember Me" by UMI. UMI. Yes, we will do that. Yes.
Yeah.
We love India mints. But we'll upload it on Reels. We weren't aware that it was like that big of an issue. But yeah, thank you for bringing it to our attention. We'll definitely upload on Reels now. Yes, I do. It's Wu Hui.
일단은 요즘 또 모두 코로나 때문에 굉장히 많이 힘들어하고 있는데 여러분 뭐 우리 다 같이 이렇게 으쌰으쌰 하면서 우리 꼭 이겨내서 다시 만나요. 하와이, 하와이, 하와이.
I know it's been a really tough time around the world, and especially recently in India because of like the pandemic and like coronavirus and all that. And we would like to thank you guys for supporting us so much despite all the hardship that's going on in your own lives. And we sympathize with you guys really deeply, and it's like we hope you guys find strength in our music and in the events that we do. And hopefully soon when everything is over we can meet.
Yes.
So.
And I will go eat chicken butter masala soon.
Yes! Yes! 와 맛있겠다.